Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat, so just put your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. It's an ongoing thing. And yeah, I'm running late today. I apologize for that, but I did not want to come on without making certain that I had receipts for some of the things we're covering today. That I had, and I'm not questioning that saying any of you are bad. I'm saying that there are some questions that come in where that people are acting so badly that but stuff comes up on like Twitter or somewhere else. So I want to make sure that I have legitimate news source or sources before I cover certain things. And today we got multiple questions like that. This is like the day of questions today. It's like people behaving heinously. But I do have one sort of amusing question at the end. So there's something kind of fun at the end, something good. So anyway, but we're going to get through this, and we look at the news together. We look at the hard parts of politics together, because I know some of you are news junkies like I am, and we need to keep an eye on our elected officials and what they're doing. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to look at it. Sometimes it's hard to think about some of the things they're doing. So, but we're going to get through this, and we've got some okay questions too. But Deborah says that's why you're one of my go-to sources. Thank you, Deborah. That's very sweet of you. Mrs. Couture says, love the nails today. Oh, okay. Just these are from Sandy Miller. Thank you so much, Sandy. They're pretty. Little hearts. So, all right. Oh boy. All right, we're just gonna start with some regular questions, and we'll work our way through, and we'll hit the low lights as we go. But we're gonna get through it, and there are good days ahead. Don't forget that, because there are good people. All right, 3 minutes 30 seconds in. Let's start with rotten people, but this might get interesting. Ricky says, and the star of the show, the inspiration behind the George Harrison classic album Cloud 9, Bubu Zankiri. Thank you. That's very sweet. Betty says there's more good than bad. Absolutely. Oh, Darren, I hope you're okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Poor Darren. Oh, and Cece Ryder, there's some good news. I'll have to. If you're going to be around after a few of these questions, we could use something good like that. I don't have time to grab it right now, but Darren, you had your seatbelt on. Oh, good. No injuries, no stroke, no heat. Oh, good. I'm sorry you went through that. That's really scary. Bless. It's that kind of day. But it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. All right, we're going to start at 5 minutes because I was yammering. Live by the stupid, potentially legally die by the stupid. Stupidity. Live by the stupidity, die by the stupidity. Well, not die. Come on, work with me here. There we go. All right. So, arrogant toddlers, I will say their name once, the Proud Boys, arrogant toddlers. The arrogant toddler leaders are facing January 6 charges. They say they intend to subpoena Trump, and legally, they certainly can. Will they? And would he risk contempt charges by ignoring it? Would he try to run it up to the Supreme Court? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Cece. All right. Why not? He's central. They weren't there for funsies. They were there because they're commander-in-chief. The leader of the country and arguably the free world. Yeah, or as Teresa Ford put it, yes, please. So will they subpoena the Orange Menace himself? Will they do it? I'll do 3 cards on that. And then how will Trump respond? Surprise. I'm glad you're okay, Darren. Far-right victory. They were going for that sweet, sweet fascist victory. Isn't it the Reichstag? Isn't that what who the fascists attacked? Something like that. Mm-hmm. All right. Will they do it? But. Will they? I've got a death card, but this is aggressive legal action. They were hampered before. What is this death card? Hang on, let me look at Trump's response. That may answer that. High Priestess. Oh, you think Trump has a few secrets about January 6th? Not that we don't know most of them, but secrets, potential culpability that could send him to prison, and then, oh, that's us being quite pleased. Hang on. I'm so used to it just being a no, he does whatever he wants. He gets away with whatever he wants. Oh, hang on. Anne says he'll either plead the fifth or rant about how he's so persecuted. Persecuted, I tell you. The Loud Boys. I like that, Ricky. The Loud Boys weren't there to buy hot dogs from a vendor. Yep. I've heard the Congress cafeteria is just fabulous. We should go. This is the rest of us. Gee, you and I we're going to the garden center. We're going to have a nice afternoon. Figure out, meanwhile, these idiots are in court. They're for their treasonous stupidity, seditious stupidity, technically, and we're just, see, this is what happens when you are a part of civilization. Devil, 5 of Wands, King of Wands. That is the whole insurrection. That is the Loud Boys. That is Trump. Is there a chance this could work? Is there a chance they could actually do this? See, the thing is, though, it wouldn't necessarily. I mean, there's no way it could honestly lessen their culpability, though. I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, are you a robot? Did somebody else grab your controller? No, you're a human being. You made decisions. You're 20 and 1, as my grandfather used to say. Tuxedo Cat says serving a subpoena to Trump will be like playing whack-a-mole. Oh, yeah. Have a great day, Lady Eva. Barbara says we can only hope, but Trump will stall to do it. That's true, but this is more positive than I expected. Knight of Cups. Have a subpoena. Refusal of the subpoena. Temperance. What I really like is that this I'm not getting a definitive answer, like absolutely, but I'm getting a leaning toward. What are you doing now? You're swanning around the golf, or you're in court, but Celia says Jack might do it now because he knows Trump will delay. Yeah, but a lot of this stuff has already been run up to the Supreme Court. I thought that the Loud Boys, I like that. The Loud Boys was, I thought that was just in D.C. I thought Jack was working on things separately, but if they're working together, great. Kathy's Guided Light Tarot says, I don't think Trump has a legal basis to ignore it. And that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm so used to this jerk getting away with everything, which makes me crazy. But there's a legal burden, and boy, does he have a legal burden. Oh, boy. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You know, in the past, he got away with everything, but his own words. Especially he called, during the debate, he called out the Loud Boys by name. Stand back and stand by. By name. I'm feeling good about this. Anyway. Just having a quick look in the chat to see what you guys are saying. Dave says it has to happen before the primary season. There's definitely a time limit. Well, yeah. But there's a real chance of that. I'm just surprised. Okay, 14. It's a bad news day for Trumpy. Jamestown Associates has been an ad maker for Trump. He was the ad maker for Trump in his campaign in 2016, 2020. This season, Jamestown Associates and Trump are parting ways. The ad agency is working for Nikki Haley. Is this a sign of what's to come? Jamestown Associates. And what to me, I think is even better about this is not only did Jamestown Associates, are they no longer supporting Trump, which is, of course, glorious, but they're working with Haley, who's not going to get the nomination. I think Andre from Andre Alert was saying that even without a birth time, it does not look good for her over the election, the primaries, nothing. So Jamestown Associates, who has helped push this fascist monster, is now backing a losing horse in the horse race. Good. But is this a hint of what's to come? Betty says she's got like less than 3%. Oh, Jamestown Associates, for when you need the best fascist advertising. We have no conscience. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, World, Ace of Wands, Hanged Man. I was asking if this is something, if this is a taste of what's to come, but I'm actually mostly getting these people. They're going to kind of regret this. Huh. Oh yes, the premier ad makers. It not looking good, polling wise, election wise. This is Nikki Haley. She's in the center of it. She's the world. That's what she wants. She wants to be president. But the world card is also the card of endings. End of chapter, end of book. Move on. Move along. Move along. You are done here. No. It's not a well, but no. It's a world card. It's move along. This is this advertising. Oh, but we're going to do the thing and then suspension. So basically, we've got Donald Trump. We have Donald Trump losing the people who made his ads, or made ads for him in 2016 and 2020. We have Nikki Haley burning through Republican donor money for just up in smoke. And we have Jamestown Associates who have made one boneheaded decision after another. Win, win, win. I like it. Let's do that. Okay. Oh. All right. I was going to move this down so we get through a couple more normal questions, but no, let's just jump in. 1830. Oh, Miss Cat M, thank you. Working and lurking. Appreciate you and the fur kids. Thank you. Thank you. Makes a huge difference. Thank you. All right. This one at 1845. Okay, I'm gonna have to quote this one. I'm gonna have to read this to you because I do not want to mess this up. I do not want to So Donald Trump Jr. So Jr. was this his ridiculous local, what is it? It's like, what is it called? Is it called locals? It's a place where local people can come and rent the stage and the cameras and the lighting and what have you for a few hours, and they can put on some kind of local show. And that's what Junior has been using for his studio. He and his everybody in his family, they're billionaires. Yeah, billionaires. But he's using the locals to put on his, and he's on Cameo. Yeah, billionaires. They're just like us. Or they're not billionaires. So, Weezy Squeezebox says it costs nothing around here. Is that at your locals? If that's a thing, I don't know. I just saw him doing the thing, and it was like, yeah, Dave. He's Junior has expensive habits. I heard. I have not seen it myself yet, but I heard that Junior has said in an interview recently, I wish people would stop saying I was on coke. As he's wasting away. As he gets up there, his voice is completely changed. He's all nasally. Guys. Uh-huh. Yes, Janelle, a chair, a sign, and a plant. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Chair, maybe 2 chairs if you're lucky. Microphones, no guarantees they both work. And in his early stuff, they weren't. They really weren't. And a plant or 2. Yeah, exactly. Anyway. Yeah, that was a good one. But I have not. Once I find the video, I'll share it. But anyway, so this is a whole different level. The pictures are not loading on Huffington Post. Come on. I need the pictures. I need the pictures. You can do it. Okay, some. And Triggered. That's the name of his podcast. All right, let me grab this and we'll share. We actually have a video on this one. Weezy Squeezebox says production for a local TV station costs nothing to the person making the video. Really? Wow. Because the video itself had horrendous lighting and dear great Gussie kinds of audio. But anyway, all right. Make sure I'm connected. So it'll take me just a second. Make sure I can hear this. Okay, so this idiot. Oh no, I don't need that. I do need to share it. 1 second. Hang on. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Ain't that big. Oh, is Marjorie Trader Green cringing? Why would she be cringing? All right, let me know if you can't hear this.
I feel like in national elections right now, we're up against a lot. We're up against a lot.
Yeah, and Junior's talking about John Fetterman. Okay.
Ballot harvesting machine. They got a 2-month-long election day. Yeah. I have a feeling, the people that elected the vegetable senator from Pennsylvania, I have a feeling that a lot of the people that, cast those ballots probably couldn't tell you who's on the ballot for the Senate in Pennsylvania.
He's back in the hospital, by the way.
And I wish him well. I don't mean him.
No,
I don't mean him any harm.
Right.
But I could see that a mile away, and I was criticized for being an ableist, meaning I'm discriminating against someone with disabilities for expecting a United States senator to have basic cognitive function. I don't think that's negotiable.
No, it's not.
You can call me whatever the you want. That's a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. And yet, it's terrible.
It's the ability to do the job.
Yeah.
We need someone that is thinking really well.
Says Marjorie Trader Green. And I apologize for the language. I did not know that was there. Thanks, Junior. Apparently you can't even, these people, seriously, they cannot live in civilization. They just can't. So, Shuttlecock, are they hooking up? I have no idea. I doubt it. I mean, I imagine if, I mean, come on, it's Guilfoyle. If Guilfoyle feels threatened, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of whatever interaction she would have with the woman who was hitting on her man. But yeah, CC Ryder, MTG, pot meet kettle on steroids. Yeah. Wow. She's all cognitively there. Right. Is this just going to go on and on and on where we're going to have to, this guy's voice is going to be in the ether? Is this just Squeezy Box says, I wonder if those books are a backdrop you can buy. Yes. Or green screen projection. Well, one thing or the other. Yeah. Junior is robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's what I'm getting. He's got massive financial problems. He's trying to live his lifestyle with his new girlfriend, but he's still paying buku child support and maintenance for his five children and ex-wife. And you have to pay out X amount per child, and he has 5. So he's got that. He's still trying to live his lavish lifestyle. And he has expensive habits. Betty says he also bought his girlfriend a house. Oh, he bought Gargoyle a house? Oh, jeez. Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 2 of Cups. This is all medical. This is, I'm sorry, this is just, I mean, entertainment only YouTube, but this is, you need medical help. This is, well, partaking a little much. I mean, it's one thing to have a cup. It's a whole other thing when you've got an ocean of it behind you and you're so that there's a fish in your cup and you're just like, there's a fish in my cup. Wow. This is the amount of money, the beautiful grounds, this is the number of cups. This is disappointment because this is all down he's in his cups. And this is getting medical help, whether that's in a jail cell or at home or in a hospital. But yeah. Come on. I am not. Yeah, squeeze box. Oh, magic fish, give me 3 wishes. Oh, yeah, I'm just done with him. All right. And I'm not even going to touch on what he called for John Fetterman. I'm not even going to read on John Fetterman because I just wish him well. I don't want to mess with his energy. There are some people when they are particularly ill or their energy is fragile for whatever reason, it's better to just ask divine to bless them, send down divine energy on John Fetterman. Bless him, bless those around him. Empower him, help him. Bless. And you keep your energy out of it. So, all righty. Okay, at 31. Oh, Tucker. Just when I think, I know how bad Tucker is. It's like, yeah, okay. The more, it's like I hear more, and then I hear more, and then I hear more. This guy is deranged. And the more I hear, the more it's just sinking in and sinking. It's like, okay, I don't like you. Okay, now I really don't like you. Okay, now I think you're a creep. Okay, now I think you're a bigot. Okay, now I think you're a misogynistic bigot and a creep. Okay, now I just think you're mean for the fun of it. Okay, now I think you just get off on the evils, EVILZ. You just get off on the evils. And it just gets worse and worse and worse over time. And to the point where I'm just like, and he's the one more people turn to than. Does he still have the #1 news cable show? Really? This authoritarian, rear-end kissing, misogynistic, bigoted, blankety blank with a spoon somewhere? Really? Anyway, so during the 2020 election aftermath, Tucker Carlson told his producer, Trump is the undisputed world champion of destroying things and could ruin Fox News if they didn't back his election lies. Carlson was convinced Trump would ruin them all if they didn't do as Trump asked. Did Tucker believe Trump held that much clout, or does Tucker just lack that many principles? Well, it's kind of a trick question. Tucker and Trump. Two vile tastes that taste even, or that smell even more nauseous together. Oh boy. Both Teresa Ford's. Yeah. Cheryl's like, go Dominion. Devil. Teresa Ford, or your word, I'm going to borrow your word. Both. Okay. Strength. 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, 4 of Cups. Not well. That's Tucker. Tucker cares about one thing. Can you guess what it is? Tucker. And let's just say his emotions are, let's say Tucker Carlson is emotionally stunted. How about that? his emotional intelligence is not exactly Mensa level types of this okay, that's Tucker right there. All of this is what Tucker's thinking about the situation. Trump isn't, how do I put this? In Tucker's mind, from his perspective, when you deal with these people who are so extreme, quite often other people are not fully people, or they care so little what happens to other people that it's like, oh, well, Trump's been put in his place, and this is just the insults that go around. There's Democrats but I'm not going to accept any of this because I'm smarter than that and I'm better than that. And Trump is just it's like he's not really here. Dude is messed up. Teresa Ford says piranha are nicer to bleeding animals. Yes. Yes. And as Zelia points out, no major arcana. These people are pathetic. Mm-hmm. Yep. Jolie says they have no empathy. Mm-hmm. Lois says delusional. Yes. And then when people are talking and he gets that completely just gormless look on his face, I don't know if I can, it's just, I don't know if I can do it. Is that accurate? I don't know. Anyway. All right. 37:30. Speaking of Dominion, 37:30. Documents in the Dominion versus Fox lawsuit show Rupert Murdoch telling Fox News CEO Suzanne Scott to focus on winning the Georgia Senate races for Republicans, quote, helping any way we can, unquote. This led to Fox pushing the Powell and Lindell conspiracy theories. Will evidence like this help Dominion win the case? Help any way you can. Lisa said you almost had it. They have a furrow in your brow a bit. You have to furrow your brow a bit. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll have to work on that. Thank you. Darren has a good point that both Abraham Lincoln and Winston Churchill suffered from major depressions. Helped me learn to deal with my depression. Lincoln used humor to deal with his. Churchill painted. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, okay, Dominion. 30. We'll just say 39. Time flies. Tempus fugit. Documents in the Dominion versus Fox lawsuit show Rupert Murdoch telling Fox News CEO Suzanne Scott to focus on winning the Georgia Senate races for the Republicans, helping any way we can. This led to Fox pushing the Powell and Lindell conspiracy theories. Will evidence like this help Dominion win its case? Mm-hmm. Well, that's helping the Dominion case, but let's see. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is Fox News. They had got their bludgeon and they were just swinging it. bullies. Okay, did that work? Did that work? Did that get us viewers? That's a lack of money. That's moving money, like a courier for money. But I'm not getting major arcana. I'm not getting. Let me just read on the Dominion case against Fox. Is Dominion going to win their case against Fox? I'd say Fox News, but it's not. And says you had Clucker's deer in the headlights look down 98%. Ah, thank you. Dominion's lawsuit. Okay, 3 cards. That's the suit. They brought the suit. 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Tower. This, if it was the other way around, I'd say, oh gosh. But this is, we were going for that win. We were going for the win. We said a lot of stuff. The card in the middle, which is usually the most powerful card in the reading, that is not Fox. And this right here, kaboom. They're not going to get everything they want, but I mean, of course, Fox is already complaining that Dominion, what they're asking for in damages is ridiculous. Their company isn't worth that, blah, 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 blah. Oh, the truth hurts. Truth hurts if you've never met it before. Did that get us viewers? Did that get us viewers? Oh, lots of money. And then you're on the defensive. Yeah, so I'm not getting, despite that tower, what I get is Dominion's going to win something, but it's not going to be everything they're asking for. Is Fox going to learn from this? I've never picked up that they will. I mean, they'll kind of hold certain things back for a while, for a number of years, and then are they bringing down Fox? Well, let's just look at. Okay. If the fall of Fox, the Fox fall. I'll make that 15. Fox fall. Lois says, wouldn't that be dreamy? Cindy says, yeah. I like Valerie's comment. Kaboom. CC Writer says, breaking news, Fox News forced to change its name to Tower of Lies. Foxfall. Oh, truth. Again, it hurts if you've never met it. Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Sun. They have to pay up. They are going to have to pay. But no, that's my card for lots of nice things, the Sun card, but this is also my card for the second word, supremacy. No, this isn't the end of Fox, but they'll have to pay some money. Alas. And that's what I've been picking up for a while now. So, oh boy. All right. Now, next we have, you need to take, okay, well, first of all, we're going to take a deep breath, okay? Okay, we're going to go in. Hold it for just a second and slowly out. Okay. In. hold it and out slowly. Okay. $45.30. The South Dakota governor just signed a bill forcing trans kids to detransition by December 31st. How quickly will this end up in court? Will science and reason prevail? I thought my head was going to explode after I heard about this. I literally had to just go walk a little bit. So, South Dakota. Janelle says it has to be unconstitutional. You would think. HIPAA laws? None of your business? Cruel? Page of Wands? Okay. King of Swords. Ace of Wands. Justice. Four of Swords. Three of Wands. Lucky girl, thank you. You have activated my swear jar. Yeah. Oh, yes, there was much swearing. Yes. This is laws, legislature, prosecutors. This is the far right bludgeon. But we do have justice right in the middle, which means court. This is laws, whatever. Crickets, quiet as a tomb. This is the far right, looking up, trying to figure out what else, what other cruelty could we perform instead? Yeah, this is going to court. And it's not going to go so well for them. But they're going to try to get other states for other states will certainly be looking at this going, oh, that's cruel and horrible. Let's do that. I feel very lucky my family does not live in a red state because I really want to be around my family, especially at this time in my life and their lives. And yeah. Thank you, Mel. Swear jar expansion. Thank you. Yeah, Wheezy Squeeze Box, but you can't make us wear a mask in a pandemic. Thank you. Thank you. And Mel Broussard, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper. Yeah. Yeah. But don't make us wear a mask. Oh no. Is there going to come a point here where this kind of stuff, politicians won't even recommend this kind of garbage anymore? They'll actually get off this cruelty kick. That would be so awesome. Because right now it's maddening. Lunacy. Luna. Hermit. High Priestess. Eight of Cups. Yeah, it once the real agenda, the secrets come out, the scrutiny, the more that comes out, the more people vote for Democrats. And anybody's like, well, they control the House now. They were supposed to wipe the floor and control the Senate, and they don't. And they didn't. I cannot. But this is going to court. So there's that. Okay. In. Hold and out slowly. Moving on. Not because I don't care, but because if I don't stay calm and move on and let the law get involved, and I will get far too upset for the amount of actual good I could do. But this is cruel, dangerous, heinous, unconscionable, and yes, I will say it, evil. Sin is when you are out of phase with the divine. It is when you move out of that sin right there, right there, right there. You don't know these situations. You don't know these kids. You don't know these families. And the amount of damage you could do. Anyway. 5230. There are a growing number of, actually that should be R. There are a growing number of far-right candidates who lost in 2022. Say it again for the people in the cheap seats in the back. There are a growing number of far-right candidates who lost in 2022, who are already gearing up for 2024. And the GOP are at a loss on how to stop them. The Republican nominee, is it going to be someone unexpected? Is it going to be somebody that we're like, really? Or where did that come from? Or who? Or is it just going to be like, yeah, absolutely, like DeSantis, you know, or someone close to that kind of, saw that coming. And next we're going on to Ann Coulter. Oh, Lord help. But I do have a couple of funny things to remind you of on that one. Getting in the race to be the Republican nominee. On your horse, on your marks, get set, be awful. 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups. 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay, first of all, number 1, again, no major arcana. This is my card for voting. This is a legal decision. We know who our candidates are going to be, basically. And says that horse isn't moving. I know, but that's I get Pentacles for the Republicans. So 10 of Swords. Ow. This is it's about the donor money. It feels like nobody can get, like the donor money is split up too much. We've got a big old sword of truth. Now, if a Republican is going to show up with the actual sword of truth, not literal sword of truth, but is going to wield the power of the sword of truth they've got it shot. But who thinks that the person wielding the sword of truth is going to be a Republican? But I've got no major arcana here. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. True suburban housewife and no more Putin donor dollars. Let's take Russia out of this equation completely and see how the Republicans fare. Page of Swords. Bullies. All in a row. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. 8 Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Again. And 10 of Swords. And 2 of Cups. Democrats. See, I've got to go look myself because I've heard conflicting reports about Joe Biden in winning or not in 2024. Anyway, I've heard conflicting things, so I want to go look for myself for what that's worth and see what I can come up with, because cards do not look good for Republicans. They just don't. I like that, Kathy Delisle. When you embrace stupid, stupid embraces you. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, 57 and a bit. Okay, Ann Coulter. Okay. Okay. Ann Coulter. Now, you guys know that years ago, Ann Coulter went to a roast, and it wasn't to roast her, but people just roasted her in general because she was on the stage. And some of the jokes crossed the line. No. Just no. Where you're wishing someone an ending. No. Mm-mm. Let me see. One moment. But okay, that's about the junior. And what is this? Here we go. It was the Rob Lowe roast. That was it. So Messenger is being horrible. I can't even look at something here. So anyway, the some of the jokes went too far, but the ones I remember, one was one I've actually repeated before because I thought it was great, and another joke surprised me. It was great, but it surprised me. The Nikki Glaser, is it Glaser? Yeah. Now this is the one I've quoted. Ann Coulter has written 11 books, 12 if you count Mein Kampf. See, that's a good joke. That's good. But then, I guess, musical guest, Jewel. Remember Jewel? Right? She's standing there, she's strumming her guitar. And she said, as a feminist, I can't support everything that's being said up here tonight. But as someone who hates Ann Coulter, I'm delighted. When you're so awful, Jewel comes for you. Oh, boy. my gosh. That's how bad you are. So the reason I brought this up, Ann Coulter was talking about Nikki Haley on a podcast, which was a podcast, does it say? The Mark Simone Show podcast this week. And this was 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Okay. Conservative pundit Ann Coulter is under fire. Imagine that. For what she said in an appearance on the Mark Simone Show podcast this week, Coulter made several comments about Nikki Haley, the former governor of South Carolina, who was born in the U.S. to Indian immigrant parents. Coulter said, "Why don't you go back to your own country?" Quote. That was a quote. Another quote. Her candidacy did remind me that I need to immigrate to India so I can demand they start taking down parts of their history. It's because I guess Nikki Haley was okay with taking down the statues to losers, the Confederate statues. So this is Coulter saying, I need to move to India so I can demand they start taking down parts of their history. What's with the worshiping of the cows? They're all starving over there. Did you know they have a rat temple where they worship rats? Coulter also called Haley a bimbo and a preposterous creature. Nothing like calling someone who doesn't have lily white skin a creature. Yeah, that's never problematic. That's never heinous, I'm sure. This is my country, lady, she said. I'm not an American Indian, and I don't like them taking down all the monuments. Ann Coulter. I almost never read on her. Let's look at Ann Coulter, shall we? Wow. Just when you think you remember how bad she is, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who was that? You won the internet. Susie Buckingham won the internet today. Says, I don't think that was a Jewel song. As a feminist, I don't agree with everything that's being said up here. But as someone who hates Ann Coulter, I'm delighted. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. What a piece of work indeed, Cindy. That was good, Susie Buckingham. All right, Ann Coulter, she thinks she's so clever. If she's making everybody mad, then she's going to get attention. And that's what matters, because she's right. I think I looked at her chart a long time ago, and I just remember it being, all I remember is a general feeling looking at her chart of, oh, yeah. Yes, Jamie. It says, I don't like Haley, but that kind of talk is just hateful. Yes. Chat is saying, and this is a Christian? That's what they call themselves? 3 of Cups. Yeah, we don't care. And Coulter, you are scum, for verily thou art a scumbag. Give her very little attention. Like I said, I don't think I've read on her in years. 5 of Pentacles, Tower, Knight of Cups. Oh, fighting to stay relevant. Oh. The more extreme, the better. And then still the Democrats won. So your arguments aren't exactly convincing, are they? She does have money, but she's hiding a lot behind. She is a political pundit, so she doesn't come on and talk about her personal life or her personal feelings, but there's something back there. Well hidden. And you will not see it. But she's heinous. She's absolutely heinous. And her message doesn't work. Even if it has, at some point at least, made her a lot of money. I hope she invested wisely. Is she going to... Is she going to become just irrelevant? Is she going to lose her money or not make any more? Six of Cups. Yeah, she's relevant to us. Moon. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. What did you do? Wow. Hierophant. Fruits of labor. Oh, there are always going to be some jerks, some heinous people who will give her money. But this is, you have to buy into some serious, you've bought into timeshares and a conspiracy theory. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. She's just leading the blind. The bigot leading the other bigots. Almondy, 4 major arcana in a row. Yeah, and they're not nice ones either. But unfortunately, I don't know that something's going to happen to her. That's not what it feels like. It's just, no, she's just going to get more and more extreme. And because that's how she makes money. She literally makes money by upsetting people. If people aren't outraged, she hasn't done her job. That's how she feels. That is a terrible way to live. I mean, I cover politics every single day, and I don't want to upset you. I want us to deal with this stuff together, and then we can go, okay. Tomorrow night, there's the Patreon Tarot Social. Be inviting patrons to come on screen with me. We'll talk. We'll pull out the cards. We'll talk about whatever you'd like, or I'll talk about astrology, or we'll do whatever. But that's tomorrow night. I will be back here tomorrow at noon. Yes, I am done for today. It's 1:31 p.m. here in Chicago. In 2 hours, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel doing creative work. You're always welcome. There are good days ahead. We are in this together. And you are precious. I believe our souls are small pieces of the divine. Every one of us. You are precious. And no one can ever take that away from you. And I hope you feel that. And that's it. That's all there is. So that's going to do it for me for today. But thank you, everybody. Thank you. And thank you for the super chats. Thank you. And the PayPal. Thank you. My gosh, thank you. All right. I hope you do have a wonderful day. There are more good people than bad. There just are. And we're going to get through this. Okay? So hang in there. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. All right. Take care.